The big Sunday game was, of course, Hamburg up against Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt fresh from their win last time out against Bremen. 1-0 the score that time. Hamburg, of course, drew 1-1 with Bayern Munich, and then they had a disappointing game against Wolfsburg in the German FA Cup, where they lost 2-1. Huub Stevens, their coach, wanting his team to get at them as quick as possible. Hamburg on the attack in the white tops. Cross from Trzaskowski, and Guerrero popping up after just 5 minutes to make it 1-0. Good cross with the left foot from Trzaskowski, and Okan Nikolov in the Frankfurt goal with no chance at all. 12 minutes gone. And again, the combination, Van der Vaart and Guerrero nearly made it two. Corner, Van der Vaart again. He's the man for the set pieces, headed on by Reinhardt, and a great stop by Nikolov. Christoph Spicher clearing. Fabulous header. Good reaction save. Stopped it in mid-air, and Spicher clearing. Spicher involved again on the half-hour mark. Yarrolem in front of him. And he found some room, and Frank Rost had to make the save. Fanine following in, could have made it, but couldn't quite get there. Frank Rost furious with his defence. Blocks the first, and Fanine went to place rather than for power. 5 minutes before the break, free kick from Toski. Kyrgiakos with the header. And Ross furious again with his defence. This time it's Joris Matthijsen on the receiving end. And just before the break, a scene that brought some discussion. Was it a foul on Van der Vaart in the penalty area? Referee Thorsten Kinhofer said no. Play continued until Frank Ross tidied it up. Here's the incident. Russ and Galindo going in on Van der Vaart. Referee said no pen, though. And that brought us to half-time. No place in the starting lineup on the left there for Ioannis Amanatidis. He had an operation on his left hand, but he looked as if he wanted to get out there and help. 5 minutes after the restart, Yarrolem on the ball. Trzaskowski on the overlap, and he fires in. But Nikolov, who was starting to have a more and more busy afternoon, equal to the shot. 4 minutes later, Olic, the Croatian, full of running, even after 3 games in the space of 7 days. And he stung the gloves of Okan Nikolov. Him and Galindo had a right battle all afternoon. 3 minutes later, the ball was in the back of the net, and it counted. Van der Vaart providing Nigel de Jong with his second ever goal in the Bundesliga, his first this season. The free kick that was taken very quickly, making the score 2-0. De Jong heading into the corner. Frankfurt's coach Friedhelm Funkel tried to rearrange things after that. Van der Vaart and Nikolov. Now, was that ball over the line was the big question. Again, referee said no. You can look at it from many angles. It's very hard to tell. Nikolov's body in the way nearly every time. You can make up your own mind. I think he just about kept it out. The whole ball having to be over the line. 10 minutes later, free kick from Weissenberger. And Kyrgiakos making it 2-1, his third of the season. The big defender up for the corner. Or from the free kick, I beg your pardon. Making it 2-1 and all to play for. With just about 15 minutes to go. Fanine stumbling on the rocks of Matthijsen and Rost, and Benicola unable to keep his shot down. 78 minutes gone. Hamburg on the attack again. Tired legs from their midweek cup game. Guerrero with a nice turn. Lays off to Yarelin. And Van der Vaart, not with full power and not with full direction. The captain dribbling it across the face of the goal. With 11 minutes to play, Yarelin to Van der Vaart. Back to Yarelin. Van der Vaart picks it up and lets go a left foot screamer. It's spilled by Nikolov, and Guerrero is waiting to poach his second of the game, fourth of the season, and make it 3-1. Van der Vaart's shot bouncing just in front of Nikolov, very difficult for the keeper. And then 4 minutes later, Hamburg tied up the game. They were queuing up for shots by this time. No sign of tired legs, and Zidane poking it past Nikolov for 4-1. Second of the season for Mohamed Zidane. Nikolov's face says it all. They were queuing up, and eventually somebody had to take the shot through the legs of the defender and into the back of the goal. In the end, a very comfortable win for Hamburg. Frankfurt, their season still looking good. There's plenty of places to go yet.